That's a Lee Sin.
Is it going to be Sejuani top and the Lee Sin jungle? Is it going to be Lee Sin top and the Sejuani jungle?
Is it Sejuani mid lane, Karma jungle, Azir support?
We can only wonder. And now Bulldog trying to decide on what to play and goes with the Zeri. Some interesting compositions coming out here.
These are champions that have been picked.
Yeah, so, you know, like the Olaf Sejuani, they were kind of hovering. And then if you get to team fights, will be comfortable. Looks like they swapped last minute, so it's Kingen on the Lee Sin.
A bit of that Rascal flavor, actually. Getting a little bit confused now because there's two junglers on D+'s side, and now we're lane swapping. So it's just odd. It's all right. Q gonna miss. So Kingen's still getting his eye in. Kellen, he's gonna go for his turn. See how this one goes as the point blank Q. That one's gonna land, and Kingen somehow manages to skip through the minions. I feel like the Karma can be pretty powerful in these lane swap scenarios as Kingen goes in once again. This level 1 experimentation of the Lee Sin is kind of working out, but there are 3 bad guys there. Cuz also in a little bit of trouble as the Sand Soldier's getting involved. Kingen was still on fire while he was looking for an angle to get back in, but he's still lurking, and he's still level 1. As now the Hawkshot is going to spot him out. Oh dear. He is, he's totally fine because there is a teleport coming into the bottom lane. Leaper is going to dive towards Kingen, who gets the heal from Kellen and uses Bulldog to taxi back to his teammate so he doesn't have to flash. And we were talking about Rascal being the guy that played the Lee Sin top. He actually lost to Dundun.
He went for the flash Q instead of the E flash, and I think if he E flash, he was just dead.
Oh, Aiming actually misses the W there as Andal goes in, finds the Shield of Daybreak. Aiming holding onto the cleanse for now. That is certainly good.
Mikhail's first, and he died. This time it's like, no, I'm cleansing.
Well, now Kellen is taking a fair bit of damage. Aiming missing a few of these Qs. But there is a Sejuani making her way in alongside a Zac. And so just some tanks hitting each other with some buttons that don't really do anything.
Yeah, a pretty punishing laner. He now has a 2-level lead over Bulldog.
Yeah, and Kellen's still being annoying, but kind of losing a bit of his health bar for it. First Drake going on over to D+, as True Shot Barrage is going to miss, but he does land the Q.
You know, can speed herself up, and it's pretty tricky to pin down.
Is Lee Sin mobile? Oh yeah, I guess he kind of is.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit mobile. So Lucid's also mobile. He's going to have to flash out of the way as
It looks like the focus now is towards the bot lane.
As Andal's going to go in. Some W's landing here. As in goes the Elastic Slingshot once again. Glacial Prism goes down though as Cuz he's getting smaller and smaller, and he will be divided cellularly. As Aiming's going to be able to take this last one. There it goes. First blood onto the Zac. And we're still perplexed as to why it was picked. Yeah. Oh, Leap is going to have to flash. Handle also going to have to flash. That is a scary piggy. But he wasn't, you know, oh, well, there's an arrow onto Lucid. He has Frost Armor, so he keeps himself alive for quite some time, but still he's going to go down. Bulldog collects that kill. The first one for Quantum Freaks goes to the Zeri. That is good news.
Fancy plates have kind of been smashed already for Quantum Freaks. They've got to get out like the reserve ones.
Yeah, bit of a Greek wedding. It's all right, Dudu just going to be snagged by a Q, but otherwise he should be okay. Decent Narbar positioning there as well, as now Aiming getting in amongst it. The Banganar will be coming in. The W comes down, True Shot Barrage is there, and Dudu is now just stranded. There's the Q.
It's not going to be a fun time for Quantum Freaks.
Do you think that Aiming might get the most gold this game? Is Bulldog's just going to come over and execute Kellen? I'm not sure what Kellen's idea was there, but Lucid's going to come on in. Bulldog gonna get flashed on by Aiming. The last couple of autos are going to do it. He just stands his ground. He wanted Cuz to come over to him. The Stretch Armstrong comes through, and the arrow is going to sail into the Sejuani, and Showmaker's here, guys. So I don't think that Quantum Freaks are going to be able to answer back too much. Let's see whether King can actually find a good kick angle here, as Cuz going to get spotted on that control ward. There is the delivery of Leaper, and he's Ash. He doesn't have flash. He's not getting out of this one. As now Bulldog, he might get sent over the wall, and he will. Kingen has his waiting arms there, and that is going to be the Tempest to take him down. Oh man, D+ just kind of turning it on.
Leaper, and things quickly falling apart for the Quantum Freaks. Some autoing, some good autoing. Just tanks the Zac combo. It's like, I've already got the Triforce self, I'm fine.
Yeah. He finds W, finds a whole bunch of extra damage. Is that a thing that Aiming often does?
Well, at least it's only a pick like Ezreal. You haven't seen him be that strong before.
Wait, walking into the enemy jungle with impunity, maybe not the right move, but the Glacial Prison goes down. Now it's Kingen finding the angle. True Shot Barrage connects and takes out the Ashe. And so they'll trade 80 carry. Oh, and jungle perhaps. There's the safeguard kick. And the Cell Division is going to once again be taken out. There it is. Kill goes over to Aiming, as of course it does. Aiming now going to reposition. Great toggle on the vision from Jonah Strong there, as well as Andal's going to be wiped out.
Yeah, I think...
As Andal might be caught out because he's going to be there. He does rocket his way over. There's a really nice Mikhails from Kellen, though, as Aiming, he's just raining the damage down. He doesn't even need to press an ult button because he's just going to kill everyone. Lucid trying to get himself out of there, but that's a triple kill for Aiming. It's going to be a quadra. He's hitting everything as well. There's that quadra kill that we were talking about. Kingen's dead. But now Dudu is just trying to walk his way out. Lucid might just sacrifice himself for the will of the Penta. And yeah, the thumbs up comes through, so I don't think... I did like your angle, though. That was almost a glass half full. All right, Showmaker realizing that he's going to have to try and vacate the area. Teleports come through onto the Sun Disc, but Showmaker does not have very much. Oh my goodness, this safeguard was so good. Not going to quite be enough, though. Now King is going to get rammed into the wall and destroyed. This Sun Disc is getting a lot of work done, though. So congratulations for that. And the aiming values coming in as well. Just
exactly. You've just gotten this fed. You got your items. You want to pop off. It's a nice Mikhails cleanser from Kellen, the self cleanse.
Oh, even hits that that Q onto the Zac, who was trying to get on over. Penta.
Such an aiming move. Immediately Arcane shifts over. Zero hesitation.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
and
solo killed. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Well, that's a really nice cleanse from Aiming. Let's see whether he can keep himself alive. There's all right, they're gonna get crashed into by Shelly. As the solo-killing monster Lucid just comes on over, he's going to get another charge here as well. We broke that record, and now, yeah, this one's over at 21 minutes. An absolute shellacking. Just true domination, and Dudu is just going to get stunned in the air. Showmaker getting a bit confused and thrown around, but he's not taking very much damage. Emperor's Divide gets rid of the Zac. True Shot Barrage is flying through as well. It is very early in this game, and their health bars are going exceptionally low, but the Cell Division comes through once again. D+, they are so low, and now they're going to have to try and get out. The Extendo Beam, let's see whether that can get the work done. I can hear the Kwangdong Freaks fans. They are going ballistic. As Aiming, he has to dodge it. He finds the kill. And now, Lucid, you're going to have to get out of there, buddy. I don't think this one's happening. But we'll have to see. That Lee Sin Q is not from a Lee Sin that can actually smite. So how many cleanses does Aiming need, by the way?
All of them.
Okay.
I would be feeling a lot more optimistic about the chances of Kwangdong Freaks if this was any other 80 carry in the entire game. Even Zeri. I actually even think, like, Zeri would probably still be over, but I'd feel better about it.
He even got the auto attack off. What a boring game.
Oh yeah, I think he needed all of those.
Yeah,
certainly.
Just so that he can arcane shift forward as much as he likes.
Yep.
He will never be CC'd. And although he will be CC'd for a great many days. Aiming going to be able to find it there as the arcane shifts over. Let's Bounce comes on through. That's a beautiful kick onto Bulldog. And it's another double here as Aiming looks for it. He actually thought that he just killed Leaper there. He did! And he did! Because the red buff finishes him off. He also takes down the cannon. That's very important. Dudu running for the hills because he knows that's what he has to do. Just avoid giving quadras and pentas to Aiming. And that is going to be precisely what he's going to do. Dudu and Cuz now on the fountain. The Nexus is in trouble. The flash forward from Lucid. And Aiming still trying to find a few of these, but I don't think he's going to be getting a penta because the game is over, ladies and gentlemen.
for as much flack as we give him. When he gets his pick,
Is that a protest vote? Is that a protest vote? Like, legitimately.